Christmas, guys! My name is Danielle. You can call me Dani, and welcome to my channel. Today, I have a very exciting video. Well, I hope it's exciting. To me, it's exciting. I do want to say Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I know this year was definitely rough on a lot of us, and probably, honestly, all of us. If you were able to celebrate Christmas with your family, I hope you had a wonderful time. I know a lot of us weren't able to celebrate Christmas with our families, but I know that, we will get through this and we will make more memories, sorry, I can't talk, to replace the sad ones. And I hope you guys got what you wanted for Christmas. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So today's video, as you may have read from the title, we are doing my overall inventory. So towards the middle of the year, I did my beauty inventory and my makeup inventory. So I decided to just put it all in one video this time, and for this, the future, I think I'm just gonna all put it in one video, just because I think putting it in two separate videos was kind of unnecessary now. I don't know. But now we are going to do my final inventory. And we're going to see, if I've grown my collection, if I was able to, downsize my collection. And while I did my counting and all my stuff, I was actually very surprised on a lot of my parts of my collection that were smaller than I thought or bigger than I thought. Honestly, I'm kind of proud of myself, and you will see why. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna start with our beauty inventory. In the beginning of 2020, I started out with only one makeup remover. Now, at the end of 2020, I have 22 makeup removers, making it that I added 21 makeup removers in my collection. Now, makeup remover wipes. I had 21 at the beginning of 2020. Now, at the end of 2020, I have 27, making it that I added 6 to my collection. At the beginning of the year, I had 2 toners. Now, at the end of the year, I have 8, making it that I added 6 toners to my collection. At the beginning of the year, for mask, now this mask is more like the ones that come in tubes or in jars, those kinds of masks. Those masks, I had 16. Now, at the end of the year, I have 21, making it that I added 15 to my not 15, making it that I added 5 into my collection. Now, in moisturizers, at the beginning of the year, I started out with 22. Now, at the end of the year, I have 19, making it that there was 3 less out of my collection. Body scrubs. At the beginning of the year, I had 5. Now, at the end of the year, I have 14, making it I have 9 more in my collection. Hair mask. At the beginning of the year, I had 11. Now, at the end of the year, I have 13, making it that I have 2 more in my collection. Perfumes, I have 14, or I had 14. Now, at the end of the year, I have 23 perfumes, making it that I added 9 into my collection. Body lotions, I had 37. Now, at the end of the year, I have 30, making it that I took away 7 out of my collection. Face cleansers. I had 11 at the beginning of the year. At the end of the year, I now have 22, making it that I added 11 into my collection. Exfoliators. I had 2. At the end of the year, now I have 4, making it that I added 2 into my collection. Under eye mask. Now, these ones are like the gel ones, or like little paper ones that go under your eye. For this one, I had 7 at the beginning of the year. Now I have 13, making it that I added 6 to my collection. Pore strips, I had 27 at the beginning of the year. Now I have 37 in my collection, making it that I added 10. Under eye creams, I started the year out with 3. Now I have 10, making it that I added 7 into my collection. Clearing oils, I had 2. Now in my collection, I only have 1, making it that I took 1 away from my collection. Starting the year of 2020, I had 239 beauty products in my inventory. Calculating everything now at the end of 2020 into going into 2021, I have 338 beauty products in my inventory, and this all includes body care and skincare and just like how would you say, hygiene care, if that makes sense. So that means overall I added 99 products into my beauty care inventory from all of the different categories that I was talking about. Now, talking about those categories, when I say added or took away, it could mean that I used up products and added and I bought more, or it could mean that I decluttered it and bought something else, or it could mean that I used up products and just didn't buy more that I didn't feel like I needed more or anything like that. So that is why, the numbers are fluctuated. But I feel like my goal for next year in beauty inventory is to stay under of what I originally had at the beginning of inventory. So if I want to like balance it out, or at least stay the same, if that makes sense. So if I finish up, let's say a body scrub, then I can buy a body scrub, not buy like 3 body scrubs if I finish 1, if that makes sense. I think that's going to be my goal for 2021. Now, for makeup inventory. At the beginning of the year, for lipsticks, I had 278 lipsticks. Ending the year of 2020, I now have 197 lipsticks, meaning I decluttered 81 lipsticks out of my collection. Liquid lipsticks. I started the year out with 123 liquid lipsticks, and now ending the year with 88, meaning I took away 35 from my collection. Setting powders, I had 31 in my collection. Ending the year, I have 44, meaning I added 13 to my collection. SFX Products. These are products that I use when I create my big out-of-the-box looks, for when I'm just creating like Halloween looks or creature looks, or just overall like different looks that I wouldn't really wear like for going out shopping, something like that. At the beginning of the year, I started out with 91 products. Ending the year, I have 106 products in my collection, meaning I added 15 to my collection. At the beginning of the year, for lip glosses, I had 28. Ending the year, I have 24, meaning I took away 4 from my collection. Lip crayons, I started the year out with 11, ending the year with 8, taking away 3. For bronzers, I started the year out with 71. Now, ending the year, I have 58, taking away 13 from my collection. For blushes, I started the year out with 93, ending the year with 94, adding 1 to my collection. For highlighters, I had 109 highlighters. Ending the year, I have 100 highlighters, taking away 9 highlighters from my collection. Next are face palettes. At the beginning of the year, I started out with 26 face palettes, ending the year with 20, meaning I took away 6 from my collection. Eyelashes. I started the year out with 105 pairs of eyelashes and ending the year with 73, meaning I used up or took away 32 pairs of eyelashes in my collection. Eye primers. I started the year out with 22 eye primers, ending the year with 23, meaning I added 1 to my collection. Eyelash glue, I had 8 at the beginning of the year, ending the year with 10, which means I added 2 to my collection. Crayon eyeliners. These are the ones that you have to sharpen. I started out the year with 118, Now ending the year with 111, meaning I took away 7 from my collection. Now liquid liners, these ones are the ones where you don't have to sharpen them. I started the year out with 65 and now ending the year with 44, meaning I was able to take out 21 from my collection. Mascaras, I had 63 at the beginning of the year, ending the year with 64, meaning I have 1 added to my collection. Mascara Primers, I started the year out with 11, ending the year with 8, meaning I took away 3 from my collection. Eyeshadow Palettes. Eyeshadow palettes, I started the year off with 99 palettes, so close to 100. Ending the year, I now have 103 eyeshadow palettes, meaning I added 4 to my collection. Liquid eyeshadow. I started the year out with 62, ending the year with 66, meaning I added 4 to my collection, which honestly, I don't know how, because girl, I'm pretty sure I did not buy any this year. Actually, you know, I do remember buying like 1 or 2 from e.l.f. when they released their new ones, but I think that's pretty much it, honestly. But then again, I don't know. Then, loose glitters and pigments. I started the year off with 60, and now at the end of the year I have 42, meaning I was able to get rid of 18 of those. For glitter palettes, now these are palettes that are just pressed glitters or glitter gels. I started the year off with 6, and now I'm ending the year with 10, meaning I added 4 into my collection. Concealers, I had 108 concealers in my collection, ending the year with 93, meaning I was able to take away 15, making sure I said that right, 15 concealers. Color correctors, I started out the year with 9, and I'm ending the year with 13, meaning I added 4 to my collection. Eyebrow pencils, I started the year out with 22, and now ending the year with 26, meaning I added 4 to my collection. Eyebrow pomades, I started the year out with 12, and I am ending the year out with 12, meaning there was no real change in my pomades. Eyebrow gels, I started the year out with 27, ending the year with 23, meaning I was able to take away 4 from my collection. Foundations, I started the year out with 60. 60 thinking was a lot, but now at the end of the year I have 65, meaning I added 5 foundations into my collection. Primers, I started the year out with 38. I am ending the year with 44, meaning I added 6 into my collection. Setting sprays, I started the year out with 81, ending the year with 43, meaning I was able to use up or take away 38 setting sprays from my collection. Stick pencils, I had 138 pencils. Ending the year, I have 124 pencils, meaning I took away 14 pencils from my collection. Chapsticks, I had 55 in my collection, ending the year with 52, meaning I took away 3 from my collection. Primer oils, I had 13 at the beginning of the year, ending the year with 14, meaning I had 1 added to my collection. Glitter primers, I had 5 at the beginning of the year, ending with 3, meaning I took 2 away from my collection. Lip scrubs, at the beginning of the year I had 5, ending the year with 10, meaning I added 5 lip scrubs into my collection. I started out the year with my makeup inventory with 2,054 products in my makeup inventory. Ending the year of 2020, moving on to 2021, I have 1,815 products moving in, meaning I had used up, decluttered, or taken away 239 products from my collection in my makeup section. Put together at the beginning of the year, my overall inventory, including makeup, beauty, body, hygiene, all that stuff that I had, was or sorry, 2,298 products. Now, ending the year of 2020, I am now going into 2021 with 2,153 products, meaning I am leaving the year 140 products less than I had at the beginning of the year. So that is my inventory for the end of 2020. I'm really excited that I actually have a lot less products than I did at the beginning of 2020. I was scared that I was gonna have more products than I started with. That was probably one of my biggest fears that I had. But I am so glad that this showed me that I did use up a lot of my products, especially my makeup products, which I am very proud of. I do wear a lot of makeup. I wear makeup pretty much almost every day, and I just love playing with makeup in general. So the fact that I am using up a lot of my products, it gives me comfort. My body products, I did start taking more interest into my skincare routine and more into using more clean and more friendly products for hygiene and things like that for this year. So I am okay with having more products into my beauty inventory, and I'm planning to keep that more bigger than smaller. But I think my overall idea for the beauty is being able to use up and then adding later. While on the makeup side, I think I just want to keep doing what I've been doing this year and just use up as many products as I can. And I actually decided that during this year I was having sort of like my everyday makeup little stash here, and it actually helped me a lot with using up a lot of my products. So I'm going to continue to keep doing that and sort of switch out things every now and then and keep on using up products as much as I can, and I think that really helped out. I can't wait to see what else I add, what else I take away, and everything else in between. I will be doing a beginning of 2021 inventory at the end of January towards the beginning of February to add all the things that I've got from like Christmas or from New Year's and things like that, and like after Christmas sales and things like that, because since my family and friends all know I love makeup and beauty and everything like that, I usually always get a lot of makeup for Christmas. So I do think I'm going to be adding quite a bit more into my collection from that. And yeah, honestly, I'm really excited to see what comes in the next year, especially for makeup releases, and see what brands are gonna come up with next. And I'm really excited, honestly. And I am also just very proud in general that I was able to come out with less inventory than what I started with. Alrighty guys, that is my video for today. Honestly, I'm really excited and I'm really happy about myself. I definitely want to know what your inventory is, whether it's your makeup inventory or your like skincare inventory, body inventory, hygiene inventory, whatever you think. I'm definitely going to broaden out my categories for next year, and I'm definitely going to add some more sections and be more detailed into next year's inventory count. So definitely be ready for that and be excited, because I definitely want to go more in depth into products that I have and will be using. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below so I know. And if you're not already, subscribe to my channel. I post every Friday. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. And I will see you next Friday and on the new year.